Steve, welcome back to SNTTV. A victory at this point this season, bearing in mind where we are in the table, is always important. But it was 1-0. Could have been more in the second half, perhaps. What was your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think first of all, you're right. Main objective is to get 3 points, because as we said to the lads, if we do our job and we make sure that we get our win, we know that there will be someone in and around us who will drop points, and that's happened again today. So that's the first thing. Next is the manner and how we win, and I think particularly with them having 10 men, we should have been more comfortable, because we've had the chances, we've created some opportunities. On another day, we go in 3-4-0 winners, and that's put to bed a lot sooner. But the important thing is we keep getting clean sheets, and if you keep a clean sheet, you only need to score one. So we've done that again today. Yeah,
Basil wasn't tested all that much today by Bideford. I know their man was sent off around the half-hour mark. Obviously, it's going to have an effect on their strategy for the rest of the game. But even prior to that, he didn't really have too much trouble, did he?
No, he's made a couple of good saves early on, which is important. But then he's not been tested second half, which you don't expect him to necessarily be with 10 men. And look, teams aren't going to come here and try and play free-flowing football with where we are now in the season. So we know that teams are going to try and be resilient, and we're going to have to break them down. And if they've got 10 men, even more so. So I don't think that was an issue necessarily breaking them down today, because I thought we did. We created some good chances. I thought our fullbacks joined in a lot earlier second half, and I thought we got several good crosses into the box that, we weren't, positional wise, we weren't quite cute enough to make sure we were there to finish them. But it is certainly one of those situations where result over performance now is just so paramount.
Stay there, George! Stay there, Evie! Evie! Stay there! Yes! Oh! Stay there, Evie! Stay there! Yes! Oh! any drama about it. well done.
Join it!
Well played, well played. Don't foul, mate. Oh, come on! Get out! Brilliant!
Everyone's put in a good shift today and played well. In particular, I'd just like to highlight the midfield. Think they've done a great job today. Matt Mitchell-King has dealt with all the long balls, all the tackles. He's really mopped up well in the centre there. And then we've got Lewis Hilliard, who's played a great game today and capped it with a fine goal. What did you make of our midfielders?
I thought Lewis Hilliard was outstanding. Since we've been to the club, you know, we've asked a lot of Lewis, and he's had to do a lot more work when we haven't got the ball, and he's taken that on board. And you know, the level of performance we're getting from him now, both offensively and defensively, is first class. And the thing I like with Louis is, you know, when he gets his opportunity, you fancy him to take it. You know, and the approach to that was probably nothing more than sort of a square pass, but his first touch, he's got beyond the back four, and you know, he's just had the calmness to roll it under the goalkeeper. You know, King and Clarkey, we know what we're going to get from them, you know, in terms of, you know, winning headers, being competitive and grafting, and you know, it's days like these that does make a difference for having and players like that. But I thought our whole back four were very resilient, and you know, for the particularly at moments in the game where you have to keep concentrating and you have to remain in the game, I thought we were, you know, defensively, I thought we were very sound again today.
Yeah, pleasing performances all over, and like I said, the teams around us have lost way now. We're 3 points clear in 5th place, and it just keeps building that confidence. But you can't let complacency set in at this point of the season, can you?
No, you can't. There's, you know, 5 games to go, and you have to take every game as a difficult game. There's no point in looking at leagues now really and saying, oh well, you know, they're there in the league or we're there in the league, because you know, it's about just approaching each game, and if we're organised, which, you know, touch wood we have been, you know, we'll be competitive in the last 5 remaining games, and you just hope that, you know, we can score, you know, a couple more goals that just, you know, make it a little bit easier to get over the line.
Easter bank holiday coming up, 2 games in quick succession. How are we looking in terms of injuries? How are we going to prepare for, again, 2 big games?
Yeah, Matty Springer was out today with a knee injury that he sustained, but it looks as though he'll be back in contention for next Saturday, and then there's nothing else apart from bumps and bruises, so should be fine. Difficult challenge, you know, 2 games, 3 days, but everyone's going to have that. So again, somebody will drop points, and we just have to make sure that it's not us. And you know, I know Weymouth don't play next Saturday, so there's an opportunity there to, you know, if we do what we need to do, and you know, we can be in an even better position.
When you're setting up for matches like that this weekend, when there isn't much chance to recuperate, how do you go about picking a team? What do you think about the training?
Well, I mean, we look at the training on monthly blocks anyway, so what we'll tend to do is we perhaps won't come in Thursday, but all the boys have got a home programme that they follow. Right. So we might say we'll train Tuesday and they'll do a home programme Thursday before then going away on Saturday and then back in Monday.
Does it help that it's a relatively short travel on Saturday? Does that affect it?
I mean, you know, the less travelling the better, obviously, but we still, you know, take into consideration, because it's not just the intensity of training sessions, it is that period of recovery. Yeah. You know, and we have got some older heads in the group that, you know, do take that little bit longer to recover, and it's just making sure things are put right in place, and stretching programs and, you know, diet and things like that they're following the right things to give themselves you know, every opportunity to keep competing.
It's 1-0 today, and it's always nervous when you're hanging on to that 1 goal, whether you're playing 10 men or not. Everyone's going to have a moment in a game, aren't they? And like you said, we did create opportunities perhaps to run out 2 or 3, perhaps even 4-0 comfortably today. What have the strikers got to do you think, to try and turn games more in our favour?
Just keep working hard. That's what you know, as a striker, you know, any striker will have periods where they don't score a goal. I mean, but up until today, you know, Nathan Prater, I think, has scored 2 in 4, so you know, he's not out of form. Yeah. So you just have to keep working hard, because the moment you stop working hard and you're not getting the chances, that's when you're going to worry. Yeah. But if you're getting there and getting the chances, you know, you're doing something right. It's just, it'll happen. It'll be the scruffy one the next game that comes in off your knee that kind of gets you going again. But that's the life of being a centre forward. You just got to be hungry every time you're getting those opportunities to be brave enough to take them.
I did feel sorry for Drew today because he showed all the desire that you'd expect from him, and he got in the positions and he was testing the goalie, but it just wouldn't seem to fall his way, would it?
And that's, you know, the third one where he's volleyed it at the back post. If anything, he might have connected with it too well. That's a scruffy one there. Perhaps goes under the goalkeeper. So, you know, that's the life of a centre forward, and that's where you need mental toughness and character to keep coming back and going again, and they will do that.